Hello again, it's Bob, hanging out in my card closet where I have stacks and stacks of boxes of cards. And in part, that's why I got back into TTM, because I had a lot of cards from what we call the junk wax era. And I thought, how can we make these cards interesting? And I started seeing videos from a lot of you, people that I watch, that I see have subscribed to me, and hopefully you're watching. So I thought, let me use these cards to send out, because I remember having fun doing it when I was a kid. And then we would send 3x5 cards. And that's how we start tonight. I show something from the past. We've been doing a bit of a theme of good looking autographs. I looked through my box of 3x5 cards that I have from, the 80s. My brother and I collecting these cards. My brother John, this is Lou Brock. And I think that's a good looking autograph, a nice looking signature with the big looping L. Of course, Lou Brock, the great base stealer, Hall of Famer, and an outstanding autograph. But coming to my card closet to get cards to send out to TTM is really great that I have this luxury that I don't have to go and buy all the cards. Of course, once we got started, I started buying some vintage that I didn't have, especially the basketball, football, golf, hockey. So I have a feeling we're going to see some of those returns tonight. We have a big haul, so let's get to it. Thank you so much for being along for the ride. Let's see what's in the mailbox this week. We have had a great week of returns. There's 16 here representing 4 days. So let's get right into it. Let's go. First thing we have is a return to sender, Al Worthington. We've already packed that up and sent that out. So let's get right into it. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and vintage basketball, Gary Melchione. I love that color with the, the sepia background, and that looks like Lou Alcindor back there. I don't know if he was changed his name yet. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at that point. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is next. And it is the return of Sean Landeta. If you recall, a couple of episodes ago, Sean Landeta returned them unsigned. I sent 2. I sent these 2. I packed up another one because he now charges $5 for 3 cards. So I added a card, sent it out, and it comes back. Sean Landeta, former Eagle, former Giant, a really good guy, and I understand that people are charging to slow down the amount of mail they're getting. Columbus, Ohio, and Don May did not get the assignment completely. I guess he did. The assignment was send back an autograph card, and he did, to Bob, right there, to me, but he didn't keep it in the holder. He just sent it back, so fortunately no damage, and awesome. I love the 72s. I want to build that set one day. Just to build it, if I can get as many autographed as I can, that would be great. Fort Myers, Florida. And we have a long-term return. This one's been out a while. I knew that because my return address on the self-addressed stamped envelope was handwritten. And then I broke down and bought a stamper. So I knew that was a one that had been out a while, and that is Don Carmen, the 88. The upper deck right there, so cool. San Diego is next. And we have hockey, Randy Carlyle. So this is cool. Randy Carlyle, signed in black. Winnipeg Jets here. Pittsburgh Penguins on the top. Very cool. So we have baseball, football, basketball, baseball represented. The 4 majors, if you will. D.V. Daniels, New Jersey. And this is more hockey. Glenn Chico Resch. Goalie, went on to become a broadcaster. Islanders is where he became famous. Of course, the Devils. I think he played for a brief bit with the Flyers at the end. So Glenn Chico Resch keeps our hockey run going. We have a couple of hockey in a row there. Charlotte, North Carolina. We have Jim Perry. That is cool. Jim Perry charges, I believe it was $5 or $10 on this 59 Topps. Good looking autograph. Jim Perry with his brother Gaylord. I think the winningest brothers. And the other brother teams, there's one brother that seems always to be a little bit more ahead of the others. These two were pretty even. I think Jim Perry, he had a very good career. So here we go. Nice and thick Greensboro, North Carolina, Piedmont Triad District. And vintage baseball, more vintage baseball. The 69 Bob Humphreys with the Senators. And another pair of Bob Humphreys. So some great, it looks like ballpoint pen, black ballpoint pen from Bob Humphreys. But that looks cool. Let's line these up a little bit staggered because we got a lot. This may be our biggest video yet with the most returns. Cleveland, Ohio. And Joel Skinner. I had sent to Joel Skinner a while ago, and it did not come back, so I tried again because I know Joel is a great signer, and he signs quick. So I got the 88 and the 92 Stadium Club. So we're happy to see Joel Skinner come back to us. And Atlanta, Georgia is next. And we have Scott Fletcher, Stadium Club and 88 tops from Scott Fletcher. I love that top card. Look at that pose. He's ready. That in black, both in black. Scott Fletcher. Atlanta, Georgia. Back-to-back Atlanta, Georgias. And here we have Vic Carell. So this is the 74 tops mini. The 1980 Vic Carell. Catcher for the Braves, the Reds. West Palm Beach, Florida. Tommy Hutton. So there's Tommy Hutton with the Expos in the 1980 card. And Tommy Hutton, 74 Phillies, 78 Phillies. When I think of the name Tommy Hutton, I think of the Phillies. So there you go. Tommy Hutton's gonna get in the party right there. Austin, Texas. Bill Grief. In 77 with the Fu Manchu blue ink. So there's the facsimile in black. The autograph didn't change all that much over time, did it? Bill Grief. Looking good. And a 75 mini. And the 74 with the Washington National League card. Those were interesting when Topps thought the team was moving. They didn't move after all. But they had a run of cards. North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Football. Lyle Blackwood. Seahawks on the top. Colts on the bottom. Blue ink. And a little John 3:16. John 4:16. So we'll get Lyle in the picture that way. New Orleans, Louisiana with 2 to go. And a little something extra here. This is to Bobby Hebert, USFL champs, Michigan MVP, Michigan Panthers in the USFL for Bobby Hebert. And we're going to have some cool cards here. With the Falcons on the top, scorecard Saints on the bottom, big blue ink. To Bob for both of those. And the 86, Bobby Hebert. That might be his rookie. So cool, Bobby Hebert checks in. We're down to one more. Las Vegas, Nevada. We did it. We got through them. How cool. Great run. Is this amazing? This is the biggest haul yet. And we're going to add another sport to the party. Golf, Mark O'Meara. A pair of Mark O'Meara Pro Set cards. 90 and 91. Black ink. Nice Nice autographs by Mark O'Meara. So that will do it. I don't know where we can get Mark O'Meara in so Mark O'Meara can be seen. Let's put him right there. What a run. An incredible run right there. Thank you so much for joining us. We have baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and golf. We have vintage, all the way up to the 90s. Quite a run. We have a really cool 3x5 card by Bobby Hebert that's going to go in my 3x5 collection. And my autographed TTMs started with 3x5s through the mail. So that's how we do it. If you like what we're doing, please like, please subscribe, and most important, leave a comment. I love the comments, and I will get back to you if you leave a comment because I want to let you know how much I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Until next time, farewell.